Welcome back. Well, when we talk about marriage, our focus is often on the event itself, making the wedding perfect, having a dream honeymoon. But the daily grind of getting along can put a strain on even the strongest new relationships. So today, common pitfalls plus simple expert strategies to keep love alive. Gina Goodat is a licensed couples therapist and relationship expert. She joins us to help you build a happier, healthier bond, no matter how long you've been together. It's great to see you, Gina.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So let's start with just the idea of a happy, healthy relationship. Is it something, in your opinion, and as an expert, that sort of just happens by accident?
No, there is no accident to this. It is very intentional. So, happy, healthy relationships do take a lot of work. They do take a lot of skills. And it's like learning a new language. When you get together and you're relating to each other, it's different than talking to your siblings or your friends or your parents. And so, communication breakdown is frequent. And that's a skill that everyone has to learn, that and conflict resolution techniques as well. Even if you have had a great, smooth honeymoon period leading up to the wedding, it's a whole different deal when you're doing full-time togetherness.
I love that you're saying that. I also think, you used a word that's very interesting. You used the word skill. Good relationships are built on having good skills. Let's start with the communication part of it. What do you advocate for as it relates to communication? Because you just said often it can break down.
Right. Well, communication, I think that the problem that couples get into is this winning and losing situation where they're trying to prove that they're more right. And healthy communication is really all about listening, right? It's just shutting up and listening to your partner and hearing them out and reflecting back what you think that they're saying to you. And oftentimes we get defensive, we get into gaslighting, stonewalling, avoiding the hot topics. And many of us were raised to do no harm, which is don't hurt someone's feelings. There is a populace that actually does the honesty is the best policy, which I actually advocate for because I think being honest, you can speak the truth in love, is going to be the best thing, and it's going to build trust in a relationship if you are truly being honest in your communication. So bringing up topics, having time. I do daily debriefs. I recommend all my couples, which I am in full swing right now with premarital counseling and counseling courses for marriage, is daily debriefs and then a weekly business meeting where you're able to bring up the things. Hey, last Thursday, it kind of hurt me when you ignored me when I came home and didn't take your eyes off your computer work. Or, hey, on Tuesday, I asked you to take the trash out. I thought you were going to do that. You said you did or you didn't. Like those kind of things you don't want to have build up over time, right? Because then you get resentment building and you don't trust each other. So communication, listening, reflecting back, trying to hear the other person's perspective.
Yeah, because I think resentment can grow into apathy, which I think is a relationship killer. Let's talk a little bit about fighting fair and disagreements. What do you think about couples as a couples therapist who come into your office and maybe say, well, we never fight? Is that realistic? And do you hear that?
If they never fight, something's wrong and they're avoiding the tough topics because every couple argues. And that is just going to be a given because we're humans and we all have different opinions on things. So the key is how do they argue? Right? So you can have conflict as long as you have a respectful way of resolving that conflict. And that is what I teach couples every day in my practice is there isn't just one way to do things. And there's always this idea that, well, I know best, or in my family, we did it this way. Well, I teach them this mantra. Two things can be true at once. Okay, two things can be true at once. So yes, we need to hurry and get out the door because say we're going to miss an airplane or something, or we got to get to work on time. That is a truth. But also there's dirty dishes in the sink and they're going to be stenchy and stinky if we don't take care of them before we go. And these piddly little things like how you load the dishwasher become massive fights for couples until they settle down and realize, hey, two things can be true. And there's not just one right way to do this. Let's work together with a solution that's healthy.
I like that you also say avoid blaming, avoid insults, and avoid shutting down. When I talked to you yesterday on the phone, you said something interesting because I said, what's the thing that people fight about the most? What's the recurring argument you hear from couples? And do you remember what you said?
Oh, yeah. And actually, I love how at the beginning of the show you talked about social media scrolling and doom scrolling and how that sucks so much time. Because what I hear couples fighting about and upset about, like truly hurt about, is how much time is prioritized outside of the relationship. Meaning, the arguments are, who do you spend your time with, or what do you spend your time with, and what is your priority? And as humans, let's just face it, we all want to be the priority. We really do. In our partner's life, we want to be the one that's told the exciting news first, not your sister, not your mother. So we want to be the priority. And what happens is fights begin to fester when they feel that they're not seen or heard, as in, well, you spend too much time after work going back to your computer and doing more work. Or once work is over, on the weekends, you're still working. So are you prioritizing work and not me? Or are you prioritizing all of your hobbies above me? Or the worst one yet is screen time,
Yeah. Oh,
right?
screen
Are you
time's a big
always
one.
TV shows and Netflix and series? I'm all about that, but actually it's a time suck, just like doom scrolling. And people sit together on the couch and they're supposed to be having quality time, and they say, well, we're together, we spend a lot of time together. Well, they're like this.
Right.
And I
They're
noticed
on
it.
some type of screen. I have to say,
Yeah,
really.
and you feel blocked.
Yes, absolutely. And you don't want your partner to feel blocked if you love them. Real quick, I have to mention your free quiz. I took it yesterday. It's online. It's a wonderful way to start thinking about your relationship. And I'm going to give people more information because you say it's great to first assess where you're at. How healthy is your relationship before you get started? And I know you offer online courses as well. Gina, thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me.
It was lovely talking to you. And Gina Gadat offers daily relationship tips on her social media channels. She's also got that free quiz that I just mentioned. There are several of them. The one I took was Rate Your Relationship. It gives you a score on how healthy your relationship is. Or for those singles out there, you can take the Are You Ready for a Real Relationship? So go to GinaGadat.com. She also offers online courses there for couples.